welcome back to my channel. Here we are going to be working on the making of the isometric view of this orthographic block views. So as we have here, so we have these views drawn in first angle projection, as this is the front elevation and this is the plan. Even if it is not indicated, if the front elevation and the plan is not indicated, as a technical drawing student, you should be able to know uh, how the front elevation will look and how the plan will look. Okay, so very important. That's why paying attention in the class when you have been taught any topic in technical drawing is very important. Okay, so let's leave that. Okay, now so this is the front elevation, this is the plan. So let's look at the dimensions on the front elevation. So we have the height from here to here to be 50 millimeters, and then so we have the distance of this point from this end is 25. The thickness is what? Is 15 millimeters, and then we have the lowest point here as point A. Then coming down to the plan, so total length from here to here is 80 millimeters, and then for us to get this point here, okay, so which is this point in the front elevation, we are taking measurement of 35 millimeters. Sorry, 35 millimeters from this end to this end. The thickness of this is 15. That is, the thickness of this also is 15 in the front elevation. Then from here to here is 50 millimeters. Thickness of this so is 20 millimeters. Okay, so we put this part together to obtain the isometric view of this object. But the first thing that we are going to do, as I've been saying it, that you need to be able to identify the main part that will give you the solid when you change it. Okay, so this is the main part. This L shape is the main part. So first of all, produce this L shape in isometric. Okay, so we make it in isometric, then we transform it into a solid object. So let's start and see how this can be done. So the first thing that we are going to do here is to draw a short horizontal line. So we draw a short horizontal line here. So this is it. Just make it like this, and then on this horizontal line, make the lowest point. Always indicate the lowest point A. So for this is the lowest point is A. Then with 30 degrees set square, so with 30 degrees set square being set at this point A here, so the L shape should be made in this form. In this form, you cannot change it. So just make it to be in this form. That means it should be in isometric, but it should be on this side here. So this point should be here. Okay, this is what I'm saying. So from this point A, draw a line in this direction. Okay, so and then at this point, draw a short vertical line. So this is the short vertical line here, and then so we are going to take measurement here. So from this point A here, take 15 millimeters up. Okay, and then you come to this point A, so you take a measurement of 80 millimeters to this end. So this is 80 millimeters. So at this point, we are going to draw a vertical line at this point. So draw a vertical line at this point like this. Okay, so then take a measurement of 50 millimeters. Take a measurement of 50 millimeters from this point. This is 50 millimeters, and then so draw a line from this point here. Draw a line inward here like this, and then take a measurement of 15 from this point on the vertical line. Take 15 millimeters inward and draw a vertical line down. So draw a vertical line. Set the set square like this and draw a vertical line. Then this 15 that we have here, so transfer it to touch this line that we just drew. So just like this. Okay, so we have produced the L shape as we see it here. Okay, the next thing that we are going to do is to transform it into a solid object, and to do that, from this point with 30 degrees set square, draw a line in this direction, and at this point also do the same. This point do the same, here and here do the same. So this is what I'm saying. So take the 30 degrees set square, bring it to this point here. So starting from this point A here, so draw a line in this direction, and come to this point, you draw a line in this direction. Then coming to this point, so draw a line in this direction. So and then we come to this point, so we draw a line here in this direction. Then at this point, we do the same thing here. Alright, so having done this, the next that we are going to do is to take the width of the whole solid, which is 50 millimeters. So we come to this point and we take a measurement of 50 millimeter, this is 50. So at this point here, you have to draw a vertical line. So here we draw a vertical line here. Okay, then we turn the set square like this. Okay, so we draw a line in this direction. Okay, then turn it vertical like this. Okay, so draw a vertical line to touch this line, and then we turn it from here. So draw a line to touch this line. So we have it to be a solid block like this. Now, next thing that we have here is to produce this shape as we have here. All right. So so this point that we have here, we need to locate it, and this point from this end, this point here. This is the line that we have at this point in the plan. Then for us to get this line, we have to take a measurement of 35 millimeters. Okay, but this thing is drawn in the middle of the whole object. Then before we can do that, there's something that we need to do. So first of all, break this into two. So break this 50 millimeters into two. That is 25 millimeters. Okay, then the thickness of this thing, so the thickness of this is 20 millimeters. So come to this point here. So take 10 millimeters down here and take them 10 millimeters up here. Okay, so making 20. Then from this point with your 30-degree set square, so come to this point with 30-degree set square, draw the line in this direction. Okay, and then you come to this point here. So to this point, draw a line in this direction. So if we have taken okay, so we need to locate this line now. To locate this line, so if distance from here to here is 15 and the whole from here to here is 35, so then that means distance from here to here is what? Is 20. So from this line that we have here, so you take 20 millimeters forward from this point. Just take 20 millimeters from this point forward here. So we have that line. So what we have to do now is to draw this line from here, join it with this one like this. All right, so having done that, the next thing that we are going to do, we still come down here also. So we come down here, but or let's do it this way. As we have that, for us to get this point, that is for us to draw this line, we will take a measurement of 25 from this end here. So let's take that 25. So take that 25 from this point here. So this is 25 millimeters. Then so transfer it. So transfer this point, transfer it to this side, and then break this 50 millimeters, break it into two. Okay, so break into two. This is 25 in the middle. Then from this point, take 10 down and take 10 up like this. Okay, so now, so what we have to do now is that join these 2 points together. So these 2 points, so join them together. So this is also a non-isometric line. So these 2 points also, so join them together like this. Okay, now, so the next thing that we are going to do is to draw a vertical line. Just come to this point. So draw a vertical line from here down, okay, to touch this line. Then, so join these 2 points together with a straight line. So we join these 2 points together, the straight line like this. So we have completed the block as you can see it here. So now, so we need to bring out the feasible outlines and feasible edges. I will pause the video, do that, and when I'm done, you will see how the object really look. Alright, this is the isometric view of the object. This is how it will look. As simple as I've done it here. All you have to do is to practice. Make sure you practice. Thank you and God bless you.